Hey everybody, welcome to today's live stream. We're gonna go back and play Farm Sim. Tail Jason inherited a farm. He needs some help with it. I haven't played this game in quite a while, so getting reacquainted with it. I played a lot of 15, 17, and 19, not a lot of 22. So we've set up our wheels though, so we're gonna try doing steering wheels and whatnot. Haven't quite set up a lot of stream buttons and whatnot for vehicle control, but we're going to give this a shot. Anyways, thanks for joining us today. Okay. Okay. So where are we at here, dude? As I recall, we let this field get weedy, and now it says large weeds herbicide, partial weeds hoe. So do we got to buy more equipment?
We have a weeder?
Okay, we got a weeder, but we don't have a hoe. I'm not. See, that from 19 to here. Hang on, I got black screen.
Is it okay if I farm these sunflowers?
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had black screen. I had no video. I was doing sunflowers. I think you were doing beets, dude. Is I think how we were. And I had a worker on it.
Yeah.
You started
I'm
a new row. Oh,
maybe I'm started doing this. You want to take over here and I go over to my beets?
yeah, we could do that.
All right.
I got to
Okay.
figure out what to do with that wheat field. I think a hoe is in the. I think it's a type of weeder, dude.
Yeah. When I need a tractor, could you could you come over here then?
Oh yeah, yeah. Do you need to get unloaded?
No, not yet. I have only 34%, so it's okay.
Okay. Don't I have to lower that header? Left header, lower header. Okay. I'm going to try to do more in cab today, like actual in cab footage.
Oh, that's right. You can do in cab. Um, I just need to
C
remember
button.
how to change the
C button.
C. There are like cameras and everything in this thing that
Yeah, and
doesn't
the
work.
beet farmer, yeah, because you got a lot of stuff you got to look at.
Yeah, but
A
the
lot of stuff
cameras are
going on.
like showing the same picture all the time. It doesn't work. Oh yeah, this is fun. Much more
Yeah.
better than driving with the keyboard.
Yep. Oh yeah. I was wondering if I could go my 3 screens like I do with Truck Sim. Definitely different with the in-cab view as well.
Yeah, a little bit harder to see what you're doing. I missed a row.
Definitely not what I would call straight. Thinking I'm going to be backing over our field. I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, why worry about somebody else's field?
Well, I don't really want to back over any field, but I think I'll do this another direction is what I'm thinking.
This is relaxing gameplay.
Yeah, nothing really. Playing a lot of that pirate game, Skull and Bones. That gets very, very intense on some of the combats at times.
Yeah, then it can be nice to just have a relaxing game like this.
Yeah, no stress, no. Uh-oh. I think I'm going to mess up that car. I bet you I missed a row on that one. I can't really see behind me in this, though. combines don't really allow you to see. But the mirrors could be done a little differently. I remember the mirrors being different. I didn't drive this combine, but
Or straight-ish.
I'll go with ish. Ish works for me, yeah. And I did miss a little bit of a row here. And I know my wheel needs a bit of adjustment. My sensitivity or whatever, steering radius. Definitely feels way different from American Truck Sim. How's that sound? Like it's not set up at all. But I got a profile for ATS. Like that came with the G20 or whatever, the G920.
Soon be needing to unload.
Okay, let me get to the end of this row and I'll jump over to the other tractor. I brought the little plow back from the other field while you were setting up your stream and whatnot, and I was goofing around doing stuff. So I can see in the mirror whether I'm leaving a row behind. That's kind of nice. And sunflowers are fairly easy. You just stick the middle tine or whatever it is right up the row, so it works to try and keep her straight.
Yeah, for the next stream, I'm gonna set up so I can use my track IR.
Okay, that'll be cool because yeah, I'm sure it supports it.
To that my track IR.
A little too much.
That is one full thing. How much does that little thing take?
Oh, what this tipper? I'm not too sure. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull onto the field to. Hang on, let me try going the other way. Hang on.
Just you see where my thing is there. You just park it under there, and we fill it up, and then I can keep filling while you roll away and sell that stuff. Yeah, we see a master trucker at work. Almost. No, it is a little bit too much. There, straight back.
Okay, is that too far? I'm probably too close to you. Oh, I'm way too close to you. Hang on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone.
Yeah, I was gonna tip you over there.
Okay, you can put that out. It won't spill all over the ground till I get underneath it. That way I can aim myself under it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, we're done.
Yeah, it stopped automatically. That took about half.
Need a bigger trailer.
Yeah, well, at least I can continue with harvesting.
Well, Marasone gives the most, but that's on a train. Unless we want to try that. Oh, wait, hang on. This is sugar beets. Oh. Going to La Jardine des Farmers shop. Is there a place closer? GCBH. It's $2 cheaper. That's a little closer. Okay, we'll go there. Yeah, I really got to adjust my wheel.
Yeah, are you on your way to selling it now?
Yeah, you bet. I'm going to go to the grain. There's $2 difference between that French shop and the grain elevator. So wonder how the trucks are to drive in this.
You're really itching to find out, aren't you?
Yeah, kind of. Be nice to have both mirrors in the view. Here come the money.
How much money?
I don't know. We're gonna find out here. Not a lot. I don't think. Beats aren't worth much. Like 276 or something. I can't remember what I read.
Yeah, well, at least we got it for free. Sort of. Yeah, I'm full again. So I just guess I just have to wait for you.
Yeah, I'm unloading pretty slow. Wondering if I gotta. Aha. Okay. So there's got to be a way to open up that whole thing. I'm only unloading through the little chute.
Okay, while I wait for you there, I'm going over and continue with sunflowers.
Okay, cool. Okay, I think we need a different offloader too. I'm offloading through the little tiny hole at the back of the trailer, which works for certain things. Yeah, okay, fine, but what the? I thought you had room. Oh man. This French traffic is irritating. Maladjusted wheel. Oh.
Are the two CVs are getting in your way?
Well, yeah, there's no traffic right up until you go to pull out in the street. Then all of a sudden, ding, ding, ding. Wow. Then my wheel's not adjusted right. The more I steer, the faster it steers. So the more I turn my wheel, the faster it goes. So it's really weird. It's not a constant.
One thing we should invest in as soon as we get the money is that we should decide what we're going to grow, and then we're going to get a silo for that so we can sell it at the best time.
I got you. Oh, you want to do all one kind of field? I got it.
Doesn't matter that, but if we do different ones, we should have silos for. So we have silos for so we can store it.
Yep. Oh, I'm with you.
Which also makes it that we don't have to like go all the way over to the factory and sell stuff whenever we get full.
Of course. So I grabbed a load out of the beets there. I'll head back. Definitely different driving with a wheel, dude. Like, whoa, different. I gotta see if I can adjust my sensitivity. I'm getting kind of used to it, though. I don't know. This is definitely too far to go with this small of a trailer.
Invest in a bigger trailer when we have the chance.
I'm thinking so. On my way back, I might just stop by the store and switch. Because we're going to use whatever we get. You know what I mean? It's not a question of using it. We're going to put it to use. We're always going to be hauling stuff somewhere. I think we might have cheaped out a bit, though, on this.
All right. Just make sure that the tractor can pull it.
Oh, yeah. I don't think that's...
Well, we have the other bigger tractor as well, so...
Well, that's the one I'm in right now, is the bigger one. Ay, ay, ay. So it's $5,500 per trip, dude. That's not bad.
The field, I think.
That's pretty much the cheapest crop, I think, at $250 per.
starting to get full. So maybe when I'm done here, we can switch. So you do the rest here. I drive over and dump the sunflowers.
Yeah, we could. Let me get us a better dumper though, dude. Like seriously. Getting used to my. I gotta check the sensitivity. See if I can adjust it. Because it's not a lag issue. Like this is the steering. You know how it's set up or whatever. Like the radius of the wheel.
For you to get back, I will just continue with the beets.
Yeah, okay, no problem. Yeah, I'm at the store right now, so I'll get rid of this one and I'll get something else. So that one was 12.6 to 22.5 cubic meters. I don't know what the.
It seems a little bit bigger.
No, that's what we had.
Okay, so maybe twice if there is.
Twin radio. Okay, so twice the hauling. Let's see if this one.
Did we rented this peat harvester, right?
Yep, that's rented. So as soon as we empty it, we can get rid of it, plow out the field, whatever, like dress up the field we need to, the way we need to, and then I'm thinking we plant seeds, or not seeds, some sort of grain, oats, wheat, even as far as canola, like this one field we got here.
Yeah, so we can use our harvester for it.
Yeah, exactly. Like we stick to grains, barley, oat, wheat, canola. I think that there might have newer ones in this game.
Anything that the harvester can harvest.
Yeah, well, pretty much anything that header, right, and that harvester, that combine can do, pretty much. So if you're going to be coming back, I'll stick like right here. You get lined up on a new row, and I'll just try and drive right underneath you.
Wow. Yeah, I'll do this.
Or you take a swath off the edge of the field.
I'm at 80%. So am I doing that farmer's field there? Can't harvest anything that isn't yours. That's cool.
Yeah, it's not your field. If you drove over it and it was our field, you would have messed up the field.
Yeah, well, I didn't. I think I will drive when I drive back along here. You can go
Yeah, I was gonna.
beside me.
Okay, I was gonna swoop around.
Yeah, I just had to check that it was on. That I was on the right. That the pipe out was on the right side.
Yeah, that's cool. You mean left side? That's okay. I
Yeah,
should move that
the
tractor that's
right
behind you.
side.
I should be at a good distance away.
Okay, you can tell me when to stop.
Okay. 10 or 15 feet. Keep going. About 5 feet. Keep going. Okay. Roundabout there. Yeah, you're good. Oh, no. You're in reverse, dude. What are you doing? Okay, right there. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, you can't keep going because I can't back up. There we go. This is taking much more. This should be about 40,000 liters, a little bit more. There we go.
Yeah, 3% left.
Okay, cool. You get the rest of that field. I'll haul this in, no big deal. And then we'll start on sunflowers, and then we'll dress up these fields. You might want to slow the time down one more, though, while we're working. Like, get it to its slowest. You know what I mean? So that we're not advancing. We already messed up this one field with weeds. We don't want to.
Okay, I'm having at 1 now.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't need to move until the fields are done. You know what I mean? Weeding, whatever, all of it. Fertilizing, tending, whatever we need to do to the fields. Once all that's done and we got nothing to do, then we can speed it up. We still got that plow job to do as well.
What up?
Hey, dude, we be farming.
I'd be farming frickin' jeans over in frickin' Void Crew if we were actually playing that.
Yeah. We need a fourth. May the fourth be with us.
I am a fourth by myself. Are you streaming right now?
Yeah.
Okay. When you're done streaming today, call me.
Okay, 10-4.
Was that 10-4 Rubber Ducky? You're the one. Make bath time so much fun.
Well, that's mixing up like two different songs, but that's all good.
It's freaking, I'm sorry. Ernie and Bert has forever ingrained upon generations of people.
Yeah, but that's also Convoy. All right, Big 10-4, Little Rubber Ducky.
Yeah, I know.
This here's the duck. So I'm going a little slower up this hill, Wolf, but not that bad. This tractor can handle it, no problem.
All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah, but I'd rather haul 40,000 liters than like 22 or whatever it was I had in that other one.
I can understand that. I think I have maybe two or three runs left of this beet field, and then I'm done with it.
Okay. I'm thinking I'll be able to, well, I don't know. I should be able to haul the rest of it. If you went down to like 3%, because that's 2 trips with the other one, and then 1 trip with this one, should be 1 more trip.
Yeah, definitely. There would be any problem to hold the rest of it in. I don't think I will go up to maybe 40% on this one.
Okay, cool.
40, 45.
And then we'll switch. You can drive the seeds in, the sunflower seeds, to wherever, and then I'll combine it.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Martin Walsh, thank you very much for the sub.
It is nice to see when you're unloading and seeing the money go up.
9,700.
Almost 10,000 for that one.
Yeah, exactly. Another 4 or 5 trips that pays for the trailer. Because that trailer was about 50 grand, I think. The maintenance will go up a little bit, I think, when we're hauling more weight and, you know, working a machine harder. But other than that, shouldn't be a big deal. So it's just the expense of the trailer. And then once we can pay that off, then it's, you know, cruising time. I really won't. I hate getting loans and stuff for games like this because you don't really need it. They give you a way to make money, right? To go work for somebody else using their equipment. And then you just got to make a little bit of money and you can stay out of the poorhouse.
Yeah, I
1
agree.
second, be right back.
I have 20,000 liters of beets now in the harvester.
Nice. Are you done in the field?
Yep.
Okay.
Are you on your way back?
I'm just about there.
All right, we can unload here, and you can continue with the sunflowers, and I can drive over with the beets.
Okay, sure. You know where I'm going, that GBH whatever silo. It's basically straight north of us.
Yeah, the one where you drive off, and it's like on the side of the road.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Then you can, once I'll unload it real quick, right? And then you probably have to go through some menu options to return the beet farmer, like the beet harvester.
Which one did you say that you were at?
Okay, go ahead and unload. I was at straight north of us.
That's the grain elevator.
GCHB, yeah, green elevator. Yeah.
Ah, okay. I don't know.
I think I'm in good. Oh, wait, shoot, I'm on the wrong side of you. Three.
Look at that. I can tag places so you can see where they are.
Okay. Cool.
If you go into the map,
Yeah, I
and
did.
you hover over it and press backspace, then you tag the place.
Okay. So I think that only works on yours, though.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, because I just did it myself. Okay, so there's 20 grand. You go through, get rid of that beet farmer thing, so we're not renting it no more. And then I left the tractor right beside you.
Can I do it from here, or do I have to get back to the store?
I don't know. P screen, least items. I can actually do it.
Okay.
It's in use, so you'd have to get out of it. But it's in that group of menus.
Yeah, I'm out of it. I'm in the tractor now.
So now it's just the corn header that we got sitting for the sunflowers. And I'll get this field up and then we'll get rid of that.
Oh, I think I just remembered you can't do anything with it so before I'm back because it's full.
Oh, right. Okay. Cool. Like how all you can see is sunflowers in the back window. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, getting my track IR up and running will be much easier. Especially when I'm like used to driving the American Truck Simulator with the track IR. So like now I'm like turning my head and nothing happens.
Yeah.
I get like confused.
I could see it. Grass care weeders. I'm trying to find what it means by a hoe. Corn, feed, potato. Mulchers. Crop stubble. Power harrows. No, that's getting things ready. Oh, back. Okay. Back. Information. Hoe. Basis map. Filters. Arable farming. Cultivating. Plowing. Sowing. Planting. Hoe. Harvester. Oh no. Cultivating. So crops overview. Improving hoe. Removing weeds.
I have to turn down the force feedback on it as well on my steering wheel.
Yeah, I got mine turned off. Using a hoe. So a weeder?
I like it a little bit because it feels, but normal it was like at 100, so I thought I would turn it down to 75, but it's like a lot. Maybe it's like 25, something like that.
Weeder. Weeding. Forage corn.
Oh, the tractor really doesn't like this hill.
Weeders. Row guard. That's a weeder. That's a hoe. Weeders. Weeder. Weeder, hoe. They can be used in the first growing stages of crops. So we have a weeder, we don't have a hoe. And I did find a hoe for $51,000. And everything else in that category is all weeders.
Okay.
We got the horsepower to use it. It says hoes pull out small and medium grown weeds between crops, improving the field state. So we could sell the weeder and get the hoe. I didn't even notice that there was a difference up here between the two. If you read the weeder, it says you pull out a small grown weeds between crops, that the hoe pulls out small and medium grown weeds between crops. And they can both are can only be used in the first growing stages of a crop.
$5,000.
Yeah, because it wasn't filled. So I bought the new one. Once you get back, I'll finish off this field. We have to weed this field beside us. I obviously grabbed the wrong weeder, dude, unfortunately. The weeder we grabbed only does small weeds, and the one I just bought does small and medium. So that's the one we need.
Maybe we can sell the other one.
I did. I already did. It's all done. It's all taken care of.
Oh, you are a rock.
We just gotta go get the new, you know what I mean? Grab I don't think this one can handle it. I think we're gonna have to use that tractor. I don't think the little Massey can take care of it.
All right, I'm on my way back, so I'll be there in a sec. But on the other hand, I don't think that the Massey can handle this load. The trailer.
No, I don't think so either.
How much does a silo cost?
I'll look that up. So the Massey's 155. That weeder needs 140. The little Massey can handle it. Not a problem.
Perfect.
Huh.
Yeah, pulling out weeds isn't that much of a hassle.
You might think that, but I mean, even back in the day, using tedders or harrows or stuff like that on my uncle's farms was it was pretty taxing for the tractor.
Yeah, I had a summer job once when I think it was in 8th grade, and we were like working for the city. They had like arranged summer jobs for kids, and we were going around picking weeds and things in people's gardens. All right, I'm heading over to you to unload.
Okay, I'm just at the store picking up this new hoe.
All right, I can do this. I just have to park it next to it and do it.
I'm gonna do a little 4x4 and to get there faster rather than going up the road.
Well, you're a tractor. You're supposed to go off-roading.
Exactly. That's what I was looking at.
It's your new ATV.
Exactly. Okay, let's see how this hoe does on this field.
We don't have to drive. We can take the rest of the field and drive and sell it then, because it's only 23% in the hopper.
Okay. Do you want to gather that up then? And I'll see about weeding this field. It might be too late.
Sure, I'll continue with it.
Found. Yeah, the AI worker says there's no field found. We might be too late on this field. We might have waited too long.
Which field?
The canola field. Remember, there's a whole bunch of weeds in it, and we
Yeah.
got a weeder, but I thought we might need a hoe, like to do a better job of the weeding. Well, it's taking out some of it. I'm still going to do it. It is taking out some of it. So we obviously made a bit of a goof up on this field.
Yeah, it was me that
Oh,
did the time
it's
too
all
fast.
good. I should have paid attention to it, but that's all good. It's all good, man.
Well, I was blaming T-Bone for failing to.
I was going to say it's all T-Bone's fault, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. He had one job.
Exactly. But what the heck? I mean, come on. Yeah, I am getting some of it out, but it's not. I think it's leaving the large behind. In which case, it just means our productivity is going to be down on this field.
But it's weird, if you like plowing a field, you should get rid of the weeds.
Yeah, no. Plowing doesn't get rid of weeds.
Well, if you plow something, you turn everything upside down, so the weeds should disappear.
Yeah, but the problem is that it's still there. So the growing of it, like you can't.
It's fertilizer.
Yeah, but the seedlings of it is still there. You know what I mean? Like you're still.
Yeah, I understand that they do it in with the game, but for real, if you plow a field, it really doesn't matter if there's weeds or anything there. You just pull up the weeds with the roots when you when you
okay, but when you plow it, yes, okay, the root weeds are gone. But when you plant your field, the weeds still come back.
yeah, could.
Oh, I've done enough farming as a youth. I know weeds come back. My uncle was always bitching about weeds in his field.
Weeds always come back. It doesn't matter what you do
Yeah.
with it; it always comes back,
Well,
even if
that's
you weed the field.
herbicide and everything else, right? So that's what that's all.
But the fact is that weeds is something that you don't want in a particular field. In another field, it might not be weed.
Yeah, yeah, wow.
If you have bees, you will be very happy to have a big field of dandelions because bees love them. Dandelions.
Yeah, and all the wildflowers and everything else.
Yeah, bees love those. So then you want the field with all the so-called weeds. You really don't get much from the sunflower field.
No, well, not for weight, anyways. Weight and size? No, because it's small. Small seeds. Them beets, they're huge, dude. So they fill up real quick. So I'm not a big fan of beet fields and potato fields. They don't pay enough, for the size and the yield. All that's I just in previous editions of this, anyways. I don't think it's changed much because of the price of the beets that we got. We were only getting 247, 246. But if you look at the price of the sunflowers when you go to sell them,
Yeah, we have to see how much we got for the field and how compared to the size of it. That's what we're
Yeah,
going to check.
yeah. Well, before we go sell any sunflowers, because we haven't hauled any yet, we'll look at how much we brought in for income on that field, because that's our only field, so we can look at it in the economy. And I think I'm done this field. I'm not really. Looks like total crap. Not happy, but that's okay. Oh, but I am doing something here. Ooh, okay. Well, hang on. So those must be large weeds. Okay.
Do you know how much 32 Fahrenheit is in centigrades?
Not off the top of my head, no. 28. What is it? 28 degrees is 0. I'm not remembering my conversions. I deal in all centigrades, right? So, or
Yeah, me
Celsius.
too.
I mean,
But I think that the game deals it with
you can.
in Fahrenheit. Maybe you can change that
Yes, you can. It's in the settings.
because it says here like that it's 32 degrees outside, and I doubt it's centigrade.
Oh, I don't know. It's November.
Yeah, 32 centigrades in November. That's not gonna happen.
Well, it depends. If we're in Australia, you're cruising, right?
Yeah, but we're in France.
Yeah, I know. Hi, Mike. How's Mike doing today? I gotcha. Cleaning's always a hassle. We decided to farm today.
Okay, I have 11,883 liters of sunflower seeds.
Nice. That's the entire
And
field.
let's
Wow.
check how much we got from that other field. We got a total of 25,798 for the beets.
Okay. And find a good place to go sell sunflowers. I mean,
Yeah.
other than the train, right? Because we can. That's Oh, in the chat channel. Okay, cool, cool, Mike. I'll go take a look at it when I'm not farming.
Yeah, it's the grain elevator, the same one, selling it for 986.
Ooh, well, that'll be good. That's like more than 3 times the amount we were getting for beets.
I'm gonna check what we got for the beets if I can find.
240, 276 or 240? 276.
Yeah, 244 it says here.
Okay, it would have been 247 then, because price goes down when we sell, right?
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going over there and selling the sunflower then.
Okay, so the field info on the part that's good is nothing. Just needs rolling, which I'm not sure we do that now. We do that later, don't we? Because it's taking a big roll or two. We don't want to squish our plants. But this other side, yeah, it says herbicide, weeds large, herbicide. So I can't get rid of these large weeds that are the tall ones. I can only get rid of the short little ones.
Okay. What happens if we like? Have you? Yeah, you have already planted seeds in it, right?
Oh, hell yeah, this is our canola field. You betcha. And it's growing. Yield bonus 73%. She's fertilized. Says it needs rolling. I'm going to have to look that up. But on this side, it's herbicides, the only thing that's going to take care of them weeds. So that would mean I think we can do her for about $35,000, about 40 if we get the front tank. And then we can put a herbicide in it, right? And then come and spray it. Does that sound like an idea?
Yeah, sure. I wonder if I'm going the right way here. I have to check.
Okay, does this have a front mount? Yes, it does. Okay.
Oh, I turned the wrong way. I took a right when I should have took a left. Taken a left.
Lower and drop. Oops. Fertilizer spreader sprayer. I'm sure that's icons. Shop icons. I'm out of here, but before that, let's plan for you gaming on Tuesday when my things are over and done. Tuesday. I don't know, Mike. I don't really have a plan for Tuesday. It'll probably be. Hang on, Deathus, you there?
Yep.
When are you getting Skull and Bone?
Monday.
Okay, it'll be Skull and Bone, Mike. We're gonna probably hit that pretty hard for a few days. Get Deathus caught up to us.
If you want to do something with him Tuesday, I can. I'm just going to be playing by myself.
Oh no, it's what are we streaming? That was the plan. Like, what are we going to be streaming that day? So if you've got Skull and Bone, it'll probably be Skull and Bone. Not absolutely for sure. Enoch's been busy the last little bit, so he hasn't been gaming with us. So it's basically been myself and Deathus either on Satisfactory, Railroads Online, Skull and Bone, or depending upon Wolfgang here, as to whether we do this farm sim. Shop icons. Okay, what's the other icons? Cultivating, planting, map and filters. No. Corn, crops overview, yield, fertilizing, removing weeds. No. Logs and woodchip family tree. I thought there was an icon page. Just shop icons. Oh, icon overview, greenery, animals, products. Yield boost. Okay. Herbicide. That's the bottle. Okay. So
we only got like 11,000 for this.
That's it? Wow.
Yeah. So the beats were actually better.
Yeah, the beats were better. Okay.
At least I think so. I'll have to check. Yeah. 11,000. So sunflowers, not good.
Yeah, but sunflowers at 900 and the yield, do you know what I mean, wasn't not that much. Skull and Bone is a pirate game, absolutely. You'll see it on the channel. There's we did a demo of it, and then myself and Enoch picked it up, and then Death is going to come join us in a couple days here, or tomorrow. He'll of course have to level and such to get caught up to us, but
I'm level 6. I'm already halfway there. You're forgetting the open beta is where you guys left off is where I'll pick up from.
Yeah. Okay, that is the side. You recommend Deep Rock, yeah. We haven't even picked it up yet, dude. I'll be honest. I mean, it's in the queue, and it's, yeah, but it's, okay. Now I need big bags, herbicides, pallet. Liquid fertilizer, herbicide.
So are we gonna plant something new or something like that in the other fields?
Buy, purchase. Okay. I've always gone with like one field of this, one field of that. one field of the other thing kind of deal. That way we're not beholden to one type until we can get until we can get I think I'll just go with that. Enough silo space to hold all of these different grains and such. You know what I mean? To sell them.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm gonna head over to that work, that other field, and I'm gonna plowing, and I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Get that done.
Yeah, that'll net us. I think it's like 30,000 for that.
Yeah, exactly. So that's good. That's nice money. Just gonna drop the tractor off here.
Yeah. I'm gonna spray this field, and then see what else I can do. Do you know what I mean? Like, see what else I can do to help this field out. I don't think I can do much. I don't think there's much I can do. But I'm going to try herbicide on it and see what that does. Yeah, Mike, we had a lot of fun with Skull and Bone. Just because it's sailing the seven seas and you're running a ship. It's no different than a character. What it later. Access to the kitchen and the bathroom. Too tired to finish.
Because if he wants to try it, he can try it for 6 hours. There's a 6-hour trial.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of computer you have, Mike, or whether you can try. Because there's a trial that you can try. Oh, Wolf, this helped huge, man. It's like getting rid of them weeds.
Put the chemicals on them and kill them all.
Exactly. Kill them all. Death to weeds.
And death to all future generations when all the pesticides stain their blood forever.
Yeah, when they become resistant to the current herbicides. Well,
remember that that pesticide I had, like DDT?
Oh, man. I remember hearing about it. I don't remember the ad. That stuff was nasty. Yeah, death is. Mike's got a 12-year-old, slow as hell piece of garbage. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying my new computer. It's so quiet. I haven't heard it once. So nice.
I'm with you, dude. I had the whatever. I had it, so I was able to invest in a new one.
It's really nice to not having to hear the GPU when it's like.
Oh, when you get into some graphics and it winds up on you? Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Nothing. Haven't heard the GPU once. It's so nice. And then I've been Flight Simulator is pretty hard on the GPU when it's loading. So, but nothing.
Yeah, that old 1080 Ti I was using when I first started. That was that thing that would wind up as well. Yeah, you have a good one, Mike. We'll talk to you in a little bit after you finish cleaning or whenever you drop by. Thanks for dropping by, dude.
See you, Mike.
Okay, it says this field needs rolling. Um,
Whatever that is.
well, I know what a
I can now
roller is.
understand. I can now understand some farmers. It's like no income, and all you have to do is invest a hell of a lot of money in machinery.
It's the way my uncle always described it. It's the love of farming. It's not farming itself. Because the business of farming kind of sucks. Okay, I got rid of that other header, so we're not renting anything anymore because we're finished with it, right? So
Okay, that's good.
a little rub. Okay, so that's how you. What does this need? So I got to plow the one field and lime and plow the other one. They're both growing weeds. So I'm going to run over with the plow and then see what that kind of nets me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Okay. I set the worker on it because I think he'll do a much faster job than me. Both fields need weeding. So I'm going to hook the weeder back up and get that done. Excuse me. How much more of that field do you got to go?
Maybe a third.
Okay, that's not bad. We took a good chunk out of it last time. I'd like to get that plow for us. That
Yeah,
large size
but
one.
not this tractor. This tractor is crap.
I got you. You don't like it? What's wrong with it?
Sometimes it doesn't want to turn. I don't know why. It gets stuck. Or maybe it's the plow. I don't know.
It would be the plow. That thing's not easy. I usually end up wrapping it, like wrapping it up every time, or folding it. You know what I mean? Like back into its.
Well, it will get easier once I get some of the edges off the field, so I will have more space to turn around.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Because it's hard to turn around in the grass and have to go out on the road to turn around. There's a lot of stones in this field.
Yeah, they got de-stoners as well. I don't know what they call it.
Yeah, I know. Then you can buy a crusher and you can turn the stone into lime that you can lime the fields with.
Okay, well that's cool. I mean, back in the day, we called it call up all the grandsons and cousins, and come de-stone the field.
Picking stones, yeah.
Dude, I've done it. It's not a lot of fun.
Yeah, been watching how Failure play Farm Field. That's about the experience I have from it.
I grew up with. I go out for summers. You know what I mean, to go visit uncles and such, and they had a lot of uncles that owned farms.
Well, my granddad owned a farm. Problem was that he died long before I was born.
I got you there. I knew my grandparents. I didn't know or see my grandparents farm, but my grandparents farmed many years, and then most of the boys went out and picked up farms, and most of the women, because my mom's family had 6 sisters and 7. Was it 6 and 7 or 7 and 6? Whatever it was 13 kids, and yeah, it was quite the family, quite the large family.
Yeah, my mom has or had 3 sisters and 1 brother. And my dad, he had 3 brothers and 1 half sister.
Gotcha.
And I only have a brother.
Yeah, it was just me and my brother.
Yeah, I was never told when my dad was alive, but now that he passed away, my mom said that if it were up to him, they would never have gotten any kids. So
No.
she had to like nag him because she wanted kids. He didn't. So that's knowing like, oh, my dad actually didn't want me. Nice.
Yeah, it's always a good thing to know, isn't it? Yay. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, well, I think that maybe once he got to us, he didn't seem like he was sorry for it.
Oh, he's one of those kind of guys. Usually him and Han on the fence. And then when he does get the kids, he's like, "Aw, these are great." I'm personally loving grandkids. I don't think I'd want to raise any of my own anymore.
Yeah, I like having my daughter. She she's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yep. Oh, no arguments. You know what I mean? Though I don't think anymore. I don't think I'd want to. I think I'm done with it.
The train.
Boss, the train, the train. I was going to do everything in cab, or try to, but spreading fertilizer and herbicides, no, I don't think I'm going to do that from inside the cab.
Yeah, I'm not doing this plowing inside of the cab. I would miss half the field, which I'm already missing parts of it. But if I were doing it inside the cab, I would miss like most of it.
Yeah, no doubt, eh? Hey, yeah. I think by the time I'm so I've sprayed, herbicided, and limed this other field. I got the worker plowing the one in front of me. I got to herbicide it. I don't think it needs lime. I think it was fine.
Okay. So it doesn't say that it needs anything more.
Well, it just once it gets plowed, and it was having weeds growing in it, so I'm thinking it'll need to be herbicided, and then it should be good to go.
Okay.
And then I might have, should have, herbicided before I plowed.
Did it say anything about it before you plowed it?
Nope. Well, it did. It said herbicide, but I decided to come over to this one because this one needed herbiciding and whatchamacallit, lime. It needed both. So I was thinking I better get this one done first. Of course, I'm all over this field. Gotta get my farming legs back.
Yeah, I still have quite a lot of this field left. Farming is slow work.
Yeah, it's definitely not quick. Hi, hon.
Colby's in big trouble.
Uh-oh.
He went to draw a bath. And he went to his room. He started playing on the computer. So just guess what happened?
The bath filled up and there's bath water everywhere.
Literally half the house.
Oh, boy. At this temperature?
So I don't think he's coming next weekend. He's grounded like hard.
For, like, ever?
Pretty much.
Are you going to make coffee?
Yeah. I knew you'd argue.
No, not coffee.
Poor Colby. His brain just wasn't there. Yeah, I went down all the vents and everything. So you can imagine. And they had a huge storm, 6 inches of snow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think the grandson's in trouble.
Oh, he's in super trouble. I can't help but feel so bad for him. Because I know he certainly didn't do it on purpose.
Grr, I missed a bit.
Huh?
Well, I'm farming,
Oh, sorry.
and I missed a bit. I'm liming a field.
What did you got?
What?
That's your farmer game.
Yeah, this is the Farm Sim 22. Me and Wolfgang are playing. And of course, the stream might be wondering what's going on. So we live in Canada. It's really cold up here right now. grandson decided to go draw himself a bath. Forgot the bath was being drawn. Went back into his room and played on his computer for a while. The whole entire house is filled with water. And of course, it's a trailer and a trailer court. So it's all frozen and nasty. And yeah, lots of damage and whatnot. Bad day for the grandson. But kids will be kids. I don't think he'll be playing computer anytime quick. I think that's done for a while. I might run out of lime here, dude. I might have to put a worker on this.
Yeah, does the workers pick up lime automatically?
Well, yeah, it just like watch. I'll get it lined up here.
Yeah, hold your grinds of coffee.
So then you watch the money going down as it's buying lime. Well, if you got to grind coffee, hun, go ahead and grind some.
Well, if you have the worker doing that, oh, he'd stop manually.
Yeah, no, I stopped him.
Okay.
I just need to conserve. I don't want to go grab lime for just one field, you know what I mean, and for the tail end of it. So I'm going to be using and abusing him for. Like I'll turn the corners, I'll set him up, and then pay him to go across the field, kind of deal. Because it's not like the cost of the lime is any more if you put a worker to it. Like it doesn't cost you any more lime to do it this way.
I realized that with this plow, you should only turn left.
Yeah, but you can turn the plow. When you get to the end of the field, there's a timing, right? You lift it, you turn your corner, it stays out of your way as you turn the corner, and then you put it back down and go across the field.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's just that the plow doesn't like to when I turn right because then I get stuck.
Yeah, so I mean, you got to turn. You got to turn the plow. There's a function in the commands called turning. Like you turn the plow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But right now, I'm just turning left instead. I keep turning left. I'm doing like the British. I only turn left.
Are you trying to say you're a NASCAR driver too?
I'm washing the picture.
Turn left.
Well, politically, I've always been left. And what is left in what you call left in the US, that is right in Sweden.
You got to imagine that's got to be rough, especially when you go to different areas and they drive different ways.
That's another thing on my bucket list is to go to UK and drive on the other side of the road.
You imagine how awkward that's going to be?
It's going to be weird, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. I'm sure I'll be able to get her done.
Yeah, I would drive on the right here. That's no problem. I would feel very weird if I was driving on the left.
Oof. I guess I should pay attention to my driving. Okay, now owned by, fertilized, you, me. Okay, fertilized 0.
It says 68% completed.
Sweet. Well, I'd like to say it doesn't look like it needs herbicide anymore now that it's plowed. It's showing a few stones, but do we really want to invest in a stone picker yet? We're a little down on money.
Yeah, I don't know if it's stone. I don't know how much the stone affects it. But I said that with the herbicide that as long as you plow it, you like remove the weeds.
Okay, well, I'm I'm going to get the worker to plow this other field. He did a fine job as the other one. Dude, we can't even plant anything on this yet right now. We'll have to wait 2.5 months before we can do anything to this field.
Gotta love the seasons.
I mean, I like them. It puts some realism back in it. Remember the what was it? 13 and 15 didn't really even have seasons.
All you did was farm, farm, farm.
Yeah, that was it. So it's a little more reality based. Oh. But we got the one field all ready to go. I'm going to look into this rolling.
The farm cat is climbing around in the cab of the tractor.
Oh, you don't have your camera up.
No, I don't.
Oh! Was that planned, or you just not wanting to show your face today? Rolling will grant you an additional yield bonus when rolling over the seed bed after sowing. Small stones left in the field will also be pressed back into the ground. Oh, hey, dude, listen to this. So rolling will grant you an additional yield bonus when rolling over the seed bed after sowing. Small stones left on the field will also be pressed back into the ground. Rollers in the grassland care section of the shop, blah, 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 blah. After mowing grass, rolling over fresh cut grass will grant you the fertilized stage. Oh, okay. Rollers. 41,000 or 140,000. Wow. I think we know which one we're getting. Should we make that expense? That's 40 grand, dude.
Well, we are gonna. Ow! Ouch! Smile is biting my arm. Ow! Ow! She doesn't like it. Well, we're gonna use it a couple of times, so maybe.
Okay, so I have a suggestion here for you as well. A large wind turbine will gain you 67,680 per month. It costs 750,000 to do.
So you think we should take out the loan and buy it?
I'm thinking, because we need more income coming in. The field is great. We sold some vehicles. Harvest income so far has been $44,000 so far. Contract income, I made 7,400. As soon as you're done that field, that'll be another 30 grand. That means all told, we've maybe brought in $100,000 in. That's not quite enough in order to run and do a farm. I'd hate to get into debt, but I don't know. I can't borrow the money. That's all you. That's in the settings for you. But depending upon the interest rate that we're paying, as long as we're paying less interest than what those can make us. Do you know what I mean? Then we can put up a couple of big wind turbines and make, if we can get 2 of them, that's 7,500. That's 1.5 million worth, or 1.6 million. And
well, they say that getting in debt by when you doing it to make money isn't really getting in debt.
well, that's just it. Like it's one thing to get equipment and whatnot and farm more. It's another to have, like I said, it's 68,000. It's under the construction menu, and it's under production generators. It's 750,000 to buy it, and it makes 67,680 per month. So
that will take about 14 months to pay back, but with the interest, maybe 2 years to pay back.
yeah, but we're farming on top of it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
or we could go the small route. Large solar collectors are 93,000 and make you 8,900. I think I'd rather go big to begin with. I think that's a better choice. I could be
Sure,
wrong.
you can do that.
Well, I don't know how much money we can borrow.
Yeah, I would check. I'm gonna put the worker on this one, and I will check that.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, you borrow 5,000 at a time.
Okay, yeah, but how much can we borrow?
Well, shall I just try and see how much?
Try it. We can always pay it back right away. All right, so tap it all the way up, and then see what we pay in loan interest. All right, and how much we can get.
Much you pay in loan. We can borrow 500,000.
Okay. So
I have right now 600,000.
So if we get 3 of the small wind turbines, that'll be $41,000 a month at 155 per.
Okay. Well, let's do that then. See how it goes.
Yeah, I was going to do a little bit of math here. I just got to find my pen. Oh, man. Really? Okay. So 1.
Hello, John Deere dude.
Hey, man. Hang on, I'm up in the air looking down. Okay, it didn't say anything about an interest rate when you were getting that loan, right?
No, I think that will show next month. Whoa, that's a thing. That's another thing. So that's 2.
Okay,
And 3.
so we're now making, according to my calculations, 41,760 per month. And we'll find out how much that loan is. You know what I mean? And it gave us a slight bit of cash. Gave us about $30,000 with which to, if we need something. The worker's still going on this other field. You got a worker going on that one. You're going to be bringing in 30 grand off that field. These ones are ready to go. Like after this guy finishes plowing, I should probably get that roller. Because if I roll these, it rolls the rocks back into the field.
Ah, okay.
And then it's plowed, rolled, ready to go. You know what I mean? Bob's your uncle. I can probably use the roller on that Massey. I can probably use the Massey for that. And then we'll maybe trade in or keep these wind turbines, and we'll when we can afford one, we'll put it in a big one. And that'll make us cash. Other than that, I mean, this field is ready. It needs rolling. So I'm guessing I better get on that. And then the far end of it, these weeds are still there, but they're like I herbicided them. And so all it says here is needs rolling. 60-some% there, 70-some% here. So we goofed up by 10% of our yield by letting it go to large weeds. So I'm thinking the Massey and a roller. And then I'll come back and roll this stuff. The roller says it needs 160 horsepower. The Massey don't have it.
Can we upgrade the Massey?
We could sell it off.
And buy another one?
$102,000 to sell off the Massey. That'll give us $235,000. We'll need 40 grand for the roller. And we can buy another one of those T7.2s, one of the New Hollands that we got. We'll just get another New Holland. We'll have 2 of those New Holland ones. Does that
okay.
Sound like a plan?
Can do that. Do we have the money for that?
Yeah, we do now.
Yeah, after we sold it.
Well, we could go for a bigger tractor if you wanted.
Well, we have 237,000 now. You said 41,000 for the roller. That means that we have like maybe 195 for a tractor.
Let's get the roller now. Now we know what we got.
196.
Okay, where did we get that? That New Holland T7.25.
Is it in medium tractors?
Oh yeah, it's a $227,000 tractor though.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, way too much. Because I wouldn't want to spend the whole thing anyway. You know what I
We
mean?
can get the Valtra Valmet. It has 190,000 horsepower. 190 horsepower.
Yeah, for $108,000. That sounds good. Looks like a
Yeah.
beast. Yeah, okay. What color? Let's go red. Massey Ferguson red.
Black rims.
Oh, sorry, dude. I already bought it.
You already bought it? Yeah, I see that. You beat me to it.
Oh yeah.
But I got it. Okay, I will pick it up, and I'll pick up the roller as well.
Okay. I gave you a weight to put on the front end of it as well. I just wanted a different color than the other one because if we got two blue tractors, we might get whatever. I'm gonna grab a coffee, dude, because it's that time. I need a coffee.
All right. I will take this, and I will drive over to the field.
Okay. Well, all three are gonna need rolling. And that other field's just about done. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna grab a coffee. I'll be right back. So what's how's that rolling going?
The thing is that you can't really see if you have rolled what part of the field you have rolled or not. Does it say like that it needs rolling or not? Behind
Well,
me?
that's the confusing part. Under the soil composition, it's light blue needs rolling, and the portion that you just went over says it still needs rolling.
When I tried to put an AI worker, he says that there is no field. Here it says that it doesn't need rolling.
Yeah, I'm not sure, dude. I don't know what to tell you on that.
I'm gonna go over it once again. You can check behind me. What happens?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because, I mean, overall, I can find a spot or two right near the edge where it doesn't, but it almost immediately says fertilized 50%, needs rolling. Now, it did say first stages of crop growth. And you have it lowered and everything's all good, so. Yeah, still needs rolling, dude. So I don't know what to tell you. Waste of your time. Try rolling this plowed field. Because usually if an AI worker can't do the job and it keeps complaining, then it doesn't need to be done, is what I've noticed with this game in the past. So either we missed the timing envelope on this, on being able to roll it. Do you know what I mean? Like we missed the envelope. Just like I missed it.
Other field, was it this one that to my right that needed rolling?
This one over here. The only reason I'm going to say needs rolling, it doesn't say anything on it. It pushes the rocks back down, which increases yield, it was saying.
Okay, I will see if I can put the AI worker on that one then.
Yeah, yeah, give that a shot. If he does the job, then great, fantastic. Because it's not light blue and says it needs rolling. It's just weird. We could try rolling over top of where the weeds are in this other field. But give that a shot and see whether the AI...
Yeah, here he wants to do it.
Now it looks cultivated. That's cool. You missed the edge bit, but no big deal. We can come back on that. This is the same. It looks cultivated now.
Yeah. But we haven't planted anything in this field, right?
No, we got nothing to plant. According to the season chart, soonest we can plant is March now. We could put cotton in February, but I'm not really interested in doing cotton fields.
Nah, I don't think so. I think it's kind of cool that you actually see the AI worker pulling the levers as well.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. I keep pressing the tab key. I'm not used to that yet. Yeah, you'll have to run over this edge once on this close edge because you missed it by only like a foot, but who cares? But now,
Okay, we can do that when he's done with the whole
Yeah.
field.
to me, this looks cultivated though. This looks like we took a cultivator to it. I could be,
Yeah,
I could be wrong on what the field looks like.
I'm gonna pop over to see how much the AI has left on that other field.
Okay, cool. I need to get a fertilizer. This lime spreader can double as a fertilizer, but I'd have to empty the lime out of it, which is fine. I can do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure the Bredal K105.
Yeah, I think you said that could be a fertilizer as well.
Yeah, it can. Because we have K105 or 165. We got the 105. And it does list it as something that can be... It's under the fertilizer spreaders anyways. And the bag with a leaf icon. Icons. Farming basic icons. Where is it? Icon review. Yield.
I just realized that I haven't. I found where I activate the that only subscribers can chat, and but I forgot to activate it for this stream. I just did it.
Oh, oops. Gotcha. I just reuse settings, and then that way I don't ever have to pay attention to my settings.
Yeah, I got two new subscribers on my last flight stream. So I was
Nice.
happy.
I got one during this. I'm not always sure whether I'm whether I'm getting them with the stream or just because they're watching something on the channel.
Yeah, I can never know that, but you can always say that you got it during the live stream.
Yeah. Well, unless they talk, yeah. Never know. It's all good. It don't matter. It don't matter.
So I have 239 now. I've gone pretty quick. I gotten like 15 new subscribers this month or something like that. I had a guy during the live stream that said that if he could, he would give me like a super chat or something like that. But I've had two people ask me that.
Yeah.
I had one. I had one that why can't I send a super chat?
Yeah.
Well, like
you need 500
because I'm not monetized.
Yeah. You need 500 first.
Yeah, I need like 211 more.
Yeah, keep streaming, keep doing games, keep doing stuff. It'll happen.
Now both of my cats are meowing here. They want food.
Yeah, no doubt. So I'll use because we can go liquid in the sprayer, but we'd have to empty the sprayer of herbicide, or we can go solid fertilizer in the same thing I spread lime with, and I could just empty it out of lime.
And there is no field that needs to be limed.
Well, no, there's nothing that needs to be limed, and we don't have a tractor to do it anyways. What I could do is stop the whatchamacallit down here, the plow, right? Drop the plow for a sec, go grab the whatchamacallit, and then empty out on the same field here. Empty out the whatchamacallit, the lime spreader. Just empty it out on the field that's already limed. A bit of a waste, but there's not a lot that can be done. I don't know whether we can like hit a button and empty out stuff out of there.
I'm not actually sure how that works.
Well, I'm going to steal the plow here, and I'm going to go find out.
I'm going to see how much this guy has left of the field to roll, and I'm going to see if I can start rolling the other one there we have planted.
Yeah, give me a minute. Give me a minute on that.
Yeah, well, he's almost done here. He has one or two turns left.
Okay, I got you.
I know you can't be driven over in this game, but it's still like should not be in the way of farm machinery.
Unfold. Really? Yeah, there is a button on it that says unload.
Okay, so I guess you just where did it go?
Oh, yeah, okay, good. It
Where?
left it as a little thing sitting beside me here.
Oh, there he is. That's boring. I thought I could stay on the up on the tractor and he could drive it, but apparently not.
Yeah, if you don't push any buttons, you should be able to climb in there with him and just let him do his thing.
Yeah, but I couldn't stand on the tractor, and now he stopped.
Oh, if you just stood on like the hood of the tractor? No. Jump right inside it. Like push the E button and
Yeah,
jump
I
right
did that.
inside.
But I couldn't stand on the tractor.
Oh,
That
no, because it's like an accident waiting to happen.
All right, this will be interesting to see if he have actually know that he missed stuff and will go back there, but I doubt it.
No, I don't think the AI has gotten that smart.
We'll see now. He will, if he will finish the field or what will happen. Okay. What will happen? Oh, he just stopped. Says hire II worker. Okay. I will just go back and do that little part that we missed in the beginning.
Yeah, I caught. I put the plow back to work here. I caught a little bit that he missed at one point in time back there. And then we'll have to set that whatchamacallit up for solid fertilizer. And then we'll use that spreader to spread fertilizer for us. I mean, eventually we'll get something else to be able to do it. But I think if we fertilize the fields, we get everything all done, and then we kind of hunker in for a winter with not a lot to do during December and January, or even February for that matter. And then in March, we can plant 2 new fields. And I'm not too sure whether this canola field's going to want to have something done to it. You're going to try to roll it, or you're going to try to roll the portion of it that's got the weeds, the tall weeds?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the one with the tall weeds and see what happens.
I'm kind of interested what happens when... roll over me. I just went over top of it. So it still says it needs rolling. And I don't think you're getting rid of any of those tall weeds. But the
No,
yield...
and I can't hire the AI worker either.
No, okay. Then I think we hooped
So,
it. I think we
Yep.
messed up, which is fine.
Oh well.
Well, it's still growing. We're still going to pull 60-some% out of it, right? Like, it's still fertilized. It's there. If you want, start here and go north-south on this part of the field. And by that time, that plow should be good to go. Because the AI shouldn't have a problem with that. You're good. You covered it. Good aim. Yeah, it looks good. Wow, just nice. Like you're right there, dude. That's cool. That's cool. That worked. I might have to do a slight bit of cleanup work with this guy with the plow, but I don't think so.
What I think is that 1 month is like 1 day. That's what I think.
Depends on how you got it set. There's not only the speed, right, as to how quickly the clock counts, but it's how many days are in a month.
Yeah, I will see if I can see that somewhere.
It's in the settings somewhere.
Maybe it's like in the main settings, not in the general settings here when you're inside the game.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have to quit out and set that. Well, we can just watch it when all this gets done and the fields are all done. We'll crank up the speed. You know what I mean? Because we're not going to be doing anything during winter anyway. And once these fields are done, they're done, right? Like once it's rolled, and I think once I spread some fertilizer on it, then it's done. This tractor that I'm in will do the fertilizer just fine. I'll have to purchase some at some point in time here. And it kept the lime, by the way. So I'll be able to load the lime back into it. It just dumped it into a pallet right beside where the lime spreader was.
Okay, you want the solid fertilizer, right?
Yep, you bet. It's got to be, it looks like a jug.
Isn't it a pallet? It says solid fertilizer, you say?
Yeah, it'll be a pallet.
2,000
It
liters.
will. Yeah, no, it'll be a pallet. But the
Yeah, with like a lot of bags
hang
on
on,
it.
the icon. What does it look like again? It looks like yeah, a bag with a leaf on it. Like a grayish brownish bag with a leaf on it. That's the which one call it? Yeah, if you went with the big bag pallets, the Corteva solid fertilizer 1920, and it's a, you see down below, it's 1,000 liters, and it's a bag with a thing on it. And you only need one, because then once I get it working, I can just put a worker on it, and he'll just automatically buy it, and we don't need to buy too much.
The only solid fertilizer I found is Petankali solid fertilizer, 750 liters.
Are you on bags or
What do you mean
pallets?
the bags?
The big bag pallets, right? Corteva solid fertilizer, 1920. Oh no, you're in the wrong one, dude. You're in pallets, but that's liquid fertilizer, and then herbicides. So if you back out and you go to the far left, it's called big bag pallets. Back out one more, because you're in the big bags. So back out one more. No, don't buy that. Well, okay, hang on. The Corn Cali K&S solid fertilizer 1820. That is the right stuff. The one on the far left, though.
This one, solid fertilizer, Corteva solid fertilizer.
Okay, or you go with Yeah. And then the big bag pallet. Yeah. Just get one because once we put it in there, you can just use the worker, and he'll automatically get more of it rather than us having to get 15 pallets of the stuff and waste money. Because now that I know that we're going to dump the pallet on the ground.
Yeah, well, the pallet is on. It's at the shop.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, you're almost done here. Do you eat hard cheese in
Okay, yeah,
Canada?
absolutely.
Like you buy a block of cheese and you like use like do you cut it, or do you have like a cheese slicer that you slice off thin slices of cheese?
So depending, we ourselves don't buy like a block of cheese that comes right, inside the cheesecloth. We get it's already been, I don't want to say processed because that's the wrong word, because it's not processed cheese. It is real cheese that's been cut into blocks and then put into plastic. And then either grate it in a grater, right? Like basically against a grating board, or sliced with a cheese slicer. Commonly just a chunk of wire.
That's what I do as well. Like you buy a piece of like a piece of cheese and then you slice it with a cheese slicer.
Right, but I know people
that
actually buy the wheel of cheese, like an actual, and then you have to cut the whatever it is, the outside of it off. It's like a rind. It's like a really, really hard portion, and you have to pull the cheesecloth off and then cut.
Yeah, the wax.
Yeah, there's a covering all over it.
We have some. There are some cheeses you can buy here in the store that have that. Usually, there is one cheese brand that sells cheddar cheese.
Okay.
It has that still on it. But most of the cheese you buy only have like a thin layer of sort of wax on the outside that you peel off.
Yeah, any of the
or like slice off.
Any of the plasticated cheeses here that we buy in the stores, no rind, no nothing. Like nothing on the outside of it. You can eat the whole thing. That's all inside the plastic. But there's a lot of waste to that, because I mean, if real cheese like is actually made in cheesecloth and there's a rind on it, you know what I mean, and it's either waxed or it's they do something with it. And I know I've had cheese that is so much better though. Like somebody who really knew how to make their cheese and they did it that way. Yeah, it's a much.
Yeah, we have actually really good cheese here in Sweden.
I can imagine.
There's a lot of people that make really good cheese.
My wife would love to come visit you, dude, and try out a lot of the different foods that you have there. She's a foodie. She loves her food. Like tastes and textures and all the rest of that fun stuff. I'm a steak and taties. I'm good to go, right?
Well, we have a really good meat here as well.
Oh, I can imagine. We have, if you skip the supermarket, we have great meat here. Angus beef. We have great steaks, but you have to kind of skip the supermarket and go with a butcher to get anything that's, to me anyway, that's worthwhile and worth eating.
Yeah.
And then it has to be grass-fed.
Thing here, even in the supermarkets, you get good meat. Like the supermarket I go to, they have really good meat.
Okay, I get you. I think it also has to do with trust, and I just don't trust our supermarkets here. I hauled food for many years for a supermarket, and I'm not a big fan of supermarket beef because of how it's handled in the distribution end of things, right?
Yeah.
Whereas
I know that the supermarket I buy the meat at, they actually don't get like the meat processed meat shipped to them.
Okay.
They get the actual meat, and then they cut it and fix it in the store. So they get the whole like cadaver
I got you,
shipped to the store and then cut it up and fix it
and
so that it's much more. I feel it gets more fresher than the ones that does. There are some supermarkets that do it in like these big facilities when they do anything and then they plastic in and ship it.
I got you. Well, the supermarket chain that I worked for, right? They used cadaver deliveries in a meat truck, right? And that's how they got their meat. No problem. Same as you, right? No, on where they got the meat from, like how that meat was raised, right? Whether it's large production chain meat or whether it was actually grass fed. But I watched far too many times where one store had the actual butcher, and that store provided meat to a bunch of other stores. And in the handling of that meat was where my complaints come in. And that was just the store. That was just the chain I worked for. Now, I know
Yeah, I get it.
that's why I'm not mentioning it, because I don't want to bash, you know what I mean, any supermarkets up here. But I do find that a butcher here does a way better job. Like, even from when I was a kid, my mom would say the same thing. Is if you want...
But the store here, every single store of the chain that I buy shop in, they have a butcher, every single store.
Okay.
So it's not like they take it to one store and then ship it to other ones. They get the cadavers and then they butcher it and they send it out into the store.
Okay. Because yeah, it's like I said. I mean, I don't want to bash the store because hey, they might have changed the way they did things, but and then the handling of that meat. Oh man, my worst story is non-refrigerated dock. I dropped off a meat pallet at X o'clock in the freaking afternoon, right? And it sat on the dock in the hot sun. No refrigeration, no nothing. And I just...
that meat you shouldn't eat.
Well, no, you shouldn't come anywhere near it, right? You're going to...
Well,
I mean, if you were to undercook that, if anybody was to undercook that meat in any way, shape, or form, they would have gotten sick. Once I saw that, now there's other food chains up here where the entire warehouse is a freezer. Do you know what I mean? Like the entire warehouse is a freezer. So those ones would be a little better, right? To buy from and to deal with and to, use. But still, the handling procedures were not up to snuff. And yet, when you watch a butcher, like a privately owned butcher, right, and they do their thing, they get their meat, they do it all in-house, all in one place, nothing gets shipped anywhere, do you know what I mean, other than when you come in as the consumer to go buy their products. It's just, I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe it's North America.
That's how it is in these stores where I buy my meat. They get the meat, they butcher it, and they sell it at that store.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they don't have that. I think here in Stockholm they have 3 or 4 stores in the whole city, something like that. So they're not that huge chain like that.
Oh, okay, I got you. They're not they're not a national...
No, they are a national chain, but they don't have that many stores as many of the others ones have. Like the biggest one that there is in Sweden, they probably have hundreds of stores just in Stockholm.
Okay, yeah, but you don't shop at those.
No, I have done it a couple of times, but I am not so fond of that store.
Okay, I got you. See, and we don't have like a mom pa grocer, right, that has a butcher in it. That doesn't... They were... Well, I don't want to say they were snuffed out, but they basically... The large chains moved in and got rid of all the small. All the small mom and pa's they're almost non-existent here. You know what I mean? Because Walmart, Superstore, blah blah blah, they all moved in, right? And they offered...
Yeah, it's kind of this. It's actually the kind of same here, but it is mostly these big chains everywhere.
Okay, then see, and that's why I go to our local butcher. That's why I do it. That's why I don't mess around. I would rather support a local small person than a big chain any day of the week.
Yeah, I would if I when I was living down in Helsingborg for a while in Skåne, in southern Sweden, and then at down in the town there was a local butcher with a guy you can buy meat from, and I used to buy my meat from that guy because it was a little bit more expensive, but when you got there, it's like when you buy minced meat, he asked you what kind of meat you wanted to get minced, and then he put it in the like what is it called when you chop the meat?
Like a grinder, basically
Like
a
a
meat
grinder.
grinder.
You put the meat in the meat grinder, and you got it out like freshly grinded.
Oh, he did it right in front of you. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
he
I
did
get
it
you. I
right
get you.
in front of you. That was so. So you could actually choose different kinds of meat that you wanted to have grind. So that was really good.
I got you.
But I've looked inside the I like peeked inside the store where I go and buy, and they also have this a lot of grinders there. So there was one time when I walked up and I saw that the mincemeat was there was no mincemeat in the shelves, and I'm like, is it finished? And I walked over and I asked them like, are you? Is there any more mincemeat? Yeah, we are grinding it right now, so we'll be out in like 5 minutes. So if you come back in 5 minutes, we will have some more.
Sweet.
And I'm like, okay. And I walked away and I went to pick up some other stuff, and I went back, and then he came out with some like packaged minced meat that he had just grinded, and I got one. So it was like completely freshly grounded. So that was so that's how they do it in that store.
I got you.
Okay. So what are we gonna do now?
Well, I'm fertilizing with
fertilizing
that
over
worker.
there.
I'm gonna get him to fertilize that field. You need to make sure he rolled the far
Yeah,
end of
he's
that
blocked by an
field.
object. He says that it's blocked by an object.
Yeah, it might be. You might have to roll the final end of that. All I was gonna do, hon, scoop of this, scoop of that.
Is it this guy over here with the
Should be a
tractor
little
that is
scoop in there,
blocked?
isn't there? Buried, maybe.
Oh,
I
maybe.
was gonna throw a
I
couple
would check
pieces of
on
crushed
him.
ice in there. However much the whey powder says.
Are you?
What's up?
Oh, you're done.
Oh, it says a level teaspoon.
There you go. And then throw a thing of Gundry in there, and then
Oh, this field needs lime.
it needs lime.
Yeah, it says it needs lime.
Nah, it says owned and 0 fertilize.
Fertilized and needs lime.
Which field are you
The
looking
one
at?
I'm at now.
Oh,
where,
we don't
where
own
the
that field.
sunflowers was.
We don't own that field. Not our field.
No, it's not. Oh, it's not.
No, that's not our field.
Then why did we roll it?
We didn't.
Oh, we didn't roll it.
We rolled this one.
It was this one we rolled.
Right.
Yeah.
But we can't see it because it's too late at night now.
Yeah.
You got to pay to the numbers that are green on your map. The stuff that you own.
A little bit needs lime. We'd got pretty good coverage on that, Wolf. If you look at the soil composition filter of the world map, we got a pretty good. We did pretty good on that one. I think you're fine. I think we're done. We just need to fertilize both of those fields, and then they're good for the winter. You know what I mean? Like they're fine.
Yeah, I think so. There are some small parts of field 38. I don't know if it has stones on it or if it needs plowing because the color is like basically the same.
Well, there's the yellow is stones, right? So
Yeah, stone, yellow, orange, or red is stone.
Right. So I mean, it's a little bit here and there. I agree. If you wanted to, you could run down that final angle of field 41 on the right hand side. You notice how there is some stones there. If you want to take a run down that on the angle, coming back up north, right from where you're at, right, just basically drive over top of me. Excuse me. And then head north, and then that's it. That field should be done. And then I'll get into the whatchamacallit here.
Hey, man. The guy who was fertilizing 38.
Yeah, no, he's
When he drove there, he fertilized a bit of 41 as well.
yeah, I'm gonna get him reset up here.
There is a small bit of field 41 that needs lime.
Oh, that little yeah, I'm not gonna worry that much about it, dude. I'd have to pull out that just for that little tiny little bit that's sitting there. No, I stopped being a perfectionist on fields. What? Huh? I gotta go run to the kitchen for a minute. I'll be right back.
Got 3 cubes of ice in it. Oh.
Hello. It says 50% fertilized.
So this one is for coffee beans and such. Never use it for blending.
That's kind of a break. Well, darn. I suggest just putting the other lid on and taking it out. I'll wash it up and we'll be returning it.
Piece of shit. Okay, well I'm streaming, so
You want me to take it up for you?
I'll deal with it in a minute. Put it in the fridge. Sorry, everybody. So where are we at?
Well, you're in the tractor over there. It says 50%.
I noticed.
It says 50% fertilized.
Yeah, because it's there's 2 levels of fertilizing.
Yeah, and you have those 2 triangles right in front of you that hasn't been fertilized at all. And right now you're not fertilizing. Did you put the fertilized spreader on? Or is it
Yeah, it's doing its thing. Remember, in the map, it doesn't update when you're looking at it in the map. You have to get out of the map and then go back in and take a look.
Ah, yeah. Okay, you missed a little bit in the middle. Right about where that needs lime, straight a bit in from that one, there is a piece that isn't fertilized. So if you turn around, I can guide you. And go a little to the straight there. Straight forward. Little more.
I can see it underneath me. It's a different color of
Okay.
ground.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, now it's done. So what other kind of fertilization that we need to get it to 100%?
Commonly, you got to put your crop in and then like do a liquid fertilizer on top of it. Ah,
Oh, okay. It looked like over here there was a piece that was more fertilized than the other one. I'm gonna check
yeah,
it.
yeah. It's just dark blue.
50,
Yeah,
50,
that happens.
50, 50, 50. So what else is there to do? Whoa, you're gonna flip the tractor? So what else is there to do right now?
I don't think there's actually anything to do. I was just moving this out of the way. I was gonna move it around so that we kind of got stuff lined up over here for tools and such. I can't think of anything we need to do to these fields anymore. You know what I mean? Like we can't sow them until March if we're going to sow them with a grain, right? So we're pretty much done until March now, I think, anyways. We can probably crank up the speed because we tried rolling. It's 50% fertilized, ready to go. Don't I have a flashlight? Yes, I do. This one's same thing, 50%. And then this one needs rolling. And we tried. There's nothing we can do. So
Yeah, no matter what we do, it doesn't affect it.
So crank up the speed. All right. Go ahead.
So we. All right. Just to see what. Ooh, now it's going fast.
Yeah. Oh,
Look
yeah.
at the sky.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, you can go even faster.
Oh, yeah. Crank it up. You bet.
Do we have some wage payments? Do we have a worker somewhere?
Yeah. That was for December or whatever. That
Oh,
was the end of that month.
No, it still says November here.
I keep pressing tab to get to the menu and it puts me into a vehicle.
Okay, I'm gonna see here when it pops over to like to midnight. What happens?
Okay. So 1,666 loan interest and then 7,793 property income. So our basically us putting in those 3 wind turbines is going to work just fine. They will pay for themselves or the interest and accrue us some cash.
Yeah, that's good.
first. And then property.
Wonder if I can crank up the speed even more. No.
2 360s, yeah, that's as much as you
Yeah,
can go.
and that's the.
Yeah, but you went 1 month per day, which is fine, which is why we had the problem with the field. I don't mind that timing, by the way. If it's 1 month per day, right? And we can go to the farmhouse, by the way, and sleep the day away. Maybe we can't because it's daytime. Oh, no, I slept until 8. Okay. So now we have December, right? Following day. I'm surprised there's no. I guess we're in France. I don't know. Is there no snow in France? That's a little weird. Middle of December and there's no snow.
Yeah, maybe not. Great demand at the GCHB grain elevator. Well, it would be nice if we had something to sell. You have seen my cats, right?
Oh, yeah. You bet.
Yeah, you can see now Luma is lying on the back of my chair now.
Oh, I'd have. Okay. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Okay.
She likes lying there when I'm sitting here in the chair.
I had a cat that used to ride on my shoulders and the back of my neck to go from place to place. We should be able to sleep until morning again. I don't know whether both of us need to come sleep. I think one of
No.
us tripping it did.
Yeah, so you just go there and I accept you. It's like asking that you want to sleep, and I.
Okay, that time I got Z's. Okay.
And now it's a snoring bed.
Yeah. Yeah. And then it's 8 in the morning.
And then it's January.
Okay, so it's
And we
one
made
day.
17,000 in property
Right.
now.
Yeah, well, that's the full amount, right? So the full loan payment.
1,600.
Yeah, $1,600, and the full property.
Wind farm income was 17,000. So
Yeah. Yeah, well, at least this field's not changing. That's the only one I was worried about. And we're into January. These fields haven't changed. Okay. I'm not absolutely sure about the growing cycle in this Farm Sim 22. Like, I'm not absolutely sure in it.
the growing cycles here. Oat is growing. It's growing through May and June, and then harvest in July and August.
Yep. That's what I'm
Canola
thinking.
is a harvest in July and August. Barley is.
Yep, same graph. You bet. So we're going to go with the top 5 or the top 4, right? We can also plant sorghum, which is down below, one from the bottom. Like there's much more down there. Now we can do oilseed radish, but you don't get much out of the oilseed radish. You just don't. the tree cycle is nice, but I don't think we're going to get into logging quite yet in this. So we don't really need to go down there. Olives, that takes a pretty special machine. Grapes, same thing. Cotton, sugarcane, sugar beets, sunflowers, corn. That all takes a machine we don't have. How's that sound? Especially the potatoes and the sugar beets. They each have their own machine. Sugarcane takes a different header, as well as the corn and the sunflower. So with what we got, we can go with the top 4 and sorghum, as far as planting and reaping and whatnot. I don't know about you, but I'm thinking oats in March. We could go. We missed the whole wheat and barley fields from September, October last year.
Yeah, well, we can do it now that when we have we can do plant the oats on the fields.
Well, we can do 1 field of oat. I'd hate to. We should probably do 2 fields of oat, right?
And then when and we have the one with canola already.
Right. So we'll bring in the canola in July, plant another field of canola, plant 2 fields of oats in March, bring them both in July, and then plant
some wheat or barley.
Right? And then replant the canola field. That's a plan. Okay, that sounds good to me.
Yeah. I don't think that they have it like that. That the different crops do take up different nutrients from the ground, so that
I
you get like minus.
Think you have to rotate or let one go to fallow. I don't think so.
Because it doesn't say anything about which nutrients it takes up or anything like that, so it doesn't seem like it.
There is a mod that you can use. Well, okay, back in Farm Sim 19, there was a mod that was a very, very realistic.
I think there is one.
Yeah, I don't know whether you want to use it or not.
No, then it becomes even too.
Yeah, even more difficult. Oh, we finally got snow in February. Okay, alrighty. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on the clock here.
Yeah, you bet. Soon as morning of March, like maybe 5 in the morning, and then we'll slow the clock down and we'll start working.
I'll be going for almost 4 hours here. I'm thinking of maybe going to sleep.
I gotcha. It's getting to be that time.
And then next time we can start planting. So.
Well, we're at light green for growing cycle on the canola. So it's getting there. Part of it looks better than the rest of it because of when we did our thing to it. Okay, I'm thinking of sleeping until 4:30 here. Okay, sleeping till 5 a.m. Farmer's Day always starts early.
And I put the timer down on 1 again.
Okay. So we can plant.
Hey, it's grown.
What?
It's growing.
Yeah,
it's
you
grown.
bet. Of course it is. Absolutely.
Pop.
And yeah, we got even darker on the greens on it. So if you look at the escape key top filters, I mean, I think they call it the growth map or whatever. And then you can use the filters on the right-hand side and you can see the growth rate.
Yeah. So
Um,
part of it is greener,
Yeah.
a little bit greener than the
Now-
other.
do you want to plant, or you just want to stop here and then we start next time here where we're at?
I think we can stop.
Okay.
And then start with
Okay.
sowing in the next one.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to say goodbye to my stream.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks everybody for dropping
And,
by.
thank you for joining me.
Yeah. Thanks for joining
And
us.
I say thank you for joining you.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say us, but yeah. We'll see you in the next one. We're going to do a little bit more farming, all the rest of that fun stuff.